We have a jam-packed episode for you today, and it includes some important updates on some of your favorite members of the Duggar family. Let's get right into it. Let's begin with an intriguing new development. The latest developments about Jana Duggar, the wedding of Stephen Wyman, which has earned him admirers, chatting to their photographer for their wedding. A fantastic image was recently posted by Darian Kaw, a compilation of photographs taken on their special day on Instagram. But really, the buzz that's there is, there have been rumors that we have a secret reception. You are going to get all of the juicy facts. After that, we will be delving into the most recent noises that are around. It is possible that Jill Duggar, she is going to have another child. Jill's babies. Recent story on Instagram has attracted interest. Many rumors and speculations from fans. And here we are, to provide an explanation of what this may signify for the expanding Duggar family and his ability to speak. In terms of movements, the Annette of Joy, the forethought of Diggers and Forsyth Austin is currently working on one. It is actually their home that is being put up for sale. It has been reported that they may be returning to their lives in an RV. But is this simply a clever move? In addition to that, we are going to flip by Austin, tearing down all that is underneath this fascinating choice. Let's go ahead and make it. Investigate the rumors that have been circulating around Jessa Duggar. Folks are raving about Ben Seewald and other artists. It is believed by some that there is conflict between them, in spite of the fact that they are picture flawless, seeming to be the truth about what's going on among us. Investigating the reasons why some people believe Jessa, it's possible that Ben isn't as happy as they seem. Grab some popcorn, shall we? Tap the subscribe button, and let's go into great detail about everything, the things that are Duggar right here on the fame. We are pleased to announce an intriguing the latest information about Jana Duggar and the wedding of Stephen Wyman, who has a lot of admirers, been booming as of late. Talented Darian Kaw is the one photographer for the wedding. Photos of Jana and Stephen provided a stunning summary of their achievements. Instagram photographs of weddings, which provide us with a more in-depth look at the momentous day that the couple celebrated. However, it is not the only thing. There are others. Some discussion on the possibility of a secret reaction that has fans of Duggar raving about it. First, let's go into all the specifics, shall we? Darian, the post that Kaya made on Instagram has captivated supporters, demonstrating their love and kindness. Johannah and Stephen on their respective sets up. This video was shot on the day of the wedding. An assortment of breathtaking photographs, each photographing the private moments that occur between the newlyweds. Jana are shown in the photographs, along with Stephen embracing each other in delicate. Take their eyes closed and embrace them as they have a minute of peaceful prayer together with one another. In his black tuxedo, Stephen exudes an air of dapperness. He lays his head on Jana's in a gentle manner. Jan, resplendent in her white, was shining on her forehead. He is holding his hand in the bridal robe, producing love-filled moment in the scenario. Peace of mind, with a caption that said, dedication. The photographer, after Jana Duggar and her husband had tied the knot, being a part of the Stephen Wyman team was such a treat. Continuation of each and every element that was present, with the purpose of making the day even more stunning. I am very happy that I was able to be a part of it. Fans poured their hearts out in the comments section, sending notes expressing their happiness for the appreciation for the emotional components of the relationship. These photographs capture a great deal of depth. The beauty of seeing Stephen was brought to my attention, providing solace to Jana at what must have been a day that has been both stressful and joyful. But, similar to everything else that is Duggar, there is always, in addition to the surface, there are several people on Reddit are now making assumptions about an unannounced gathering that could have taken place after the conclusion of the public celebration. The Duggar, according to these tales, seem to be, it is possible that the family owned an exclusive, invite-only gathering for immediate family members and choose a few people that are able to generate talks. Fans are concerned about the actual nature of the event. I have observed that the Duggar often serves a limited amount of food served at their public banquets. It was this that led to the hypothesis that they could put their money aside for a more personal experience. In the latter hours of the day, when Reddit became live, mention made by user I saw at a different place that there is no real food served at Duggar's establishment because they are keeping a secret from other people. A second reception for 100 or so people, particularly Visitors that were invited to visit the family house with genuine meal, according to another, it makes perfect sense. If they invite the 100 people who are closest to the home, it is more in their price range, and they obtain to spend time with individuals that are more intimate in family, as if the photographs from the wedding, the possibility of a covert reception was not sufficient. Additionally, Jana uploaded a new video blog on her website. Through her YouTube channel, she provided visitors with a tour of her home in Nebraska where she lives with. A portion of her was included in the video, Stephen. The most recent remodeling initiatives, which include searching for new flooring and constructing new flooring, furnishings in the company of her aunt Jana Joanna, made a suggestion that a whole video of the residence would be available. A second release would be made for the tour, leaving followers yearning for more information. The most recent upgrades. So what do you think, May? In reality, Duggar has been keeping a secret. Acceptance of is this simply another rumor or the truth? Circulating on the internet. And what are some ways to? What are your thoughts on the wedding of Jana and Stephen? Whether the photographs captured the affection, expression of the day's feelings as perfectly as. Fans, please share your ideas with us in the comments section. After the comments below, we will be delving in about the current buzz that has surrounded Jill. There's a possibility that she is Duggar, intending to have another child lately. Jill made a tale that has been published on Instagram that has fans, as well as the fact that we are here to break down the implications that this may have on the former, a reality TV star and her family that is expanding. Jill's article was the spark that ignited the conjecture, a question that seems to be irrelevant to her. Are you pregnant? Have you posted about it on Instagram? As one of my new appetites, this was one of my urges. With our daughter, whom I had not done so before. Despite the fact that this may be a simple recall considering my prior pregnancies, it has caused a lot of fans to question whether Jill may be pregnant. Specific indications of a fresh pregnancy in particular take into consideration the selection of words, the timing of. There are whispers of pregnancy in the Duggar universe. Is not a novel concept, but this one has a following. A number of people, especially interested, think that it's possible that Jill is thinking back on her. With her daughter Isla, she indulged in cravings. Some people are certain in their belief that she may be. The rumors that she is pregnant once again are not true. Stop right there. A lot of fans believe that both. It's possible that Jill and her sister Jessa are looking forward to pointing out their attire to Janet. Consider the recent wedding of Duggar as a possible, despite the fact that not everyone is persuaded in light of Jill's previous behavior. Conditions that provide a substantial risk, particularly after some fans are having a rupture of their uterus. Hopefully she is exercising caution. Jill has shown that a readiness to pay attention to medical advice, recommendation more than any of her other siblings. Therefore, it's just hard to see her doing that. Dangers that aren't essential, but that hasn't halted the flow of rumors that were being spread. With some people speculating that Jill and both, it is possible that Derek is pursuing another woman. Upon their defeats, as is customary, the discussions over the possibility of Jill. There are many different perspectives about pregnancy. From the planning of families to everything else, gender preferences caused a lot of followers to feel uncomfortable regarding the concept of having more of something, children, in order to satisfy a yearning for a particular gender, particularly during times when there is the possibility of difficulties when pregnant. There has even been a shift in the conversation toward the consequences that extend farther than Jill's fate. A number of people have hypothesized that the postings indicate that she could be going back to when her roots in fundamentalism have been. After suffering from 2 miscarriages, what should I do? You believe that Jill Duggar is making a hint about a new member of the family, or are we already there? Reading too much into a platform as basic as Instagram. If this is an indication that she is coming back, then publish it to traditions that are more conventional, or is it? The complex is merely another chapter in the book. Tell us what you think about the Duggar story today. If you leave a remark below, then we will look into it. A fascinating piece of news regarding happiness, Anna Austin, her husband, and her husband, Duggar Forsyth. Vision. It would seem that the vision was correct. Another major relocation is being made by the family. The home that they live in is actually up for sale. A sale, then, there are murmurs going around that they are in the process of returning to their reliable RV, but What really is going on behind the scenes? It's possible that this is a planned maneuver by Scenes. Is there more to the tale? Or is it just Austin? Joy, let's go over all the specifics today. Anna, they have always had a little bit of a relationship.